This translation is a commentary by Rebbe Nachman on the prayer Moda'ani, which we say immediately upon rising. One of the reasons I chose this book is I was reading through Likutei Maharan by Rebbe Nachman, and this book was referenced, and since davening is one of the areas I need improvement on, I thought I'd go ahead and translate the book. One of the dangers in davening is that it becomes pro forma or without kavana, proper intent, because we don't understand the actual meanings of the different prayers. So hopefully this will help me and also those who listen to this video on that. The prayer that we say immediately upon arising in that transition period between sleeping and wakefulness before we're actually awake is Moda'ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam, shehechazarta b'nishamati bechemla rabba emunatecha. I gratefully thank you, O living and eternal King, for you have returned my soul within me with compassion. Abundant is your faithfulness. Zarich sheteda, ahuvi, beni, sha'al ha'adam lahitgaber ka'ari, v'rakum bi'zerizut ka'avodat haborei yitbarach shemo. This is one area where my translations may change between writing them and reading them as I maybe come to a different understanding of the words. Just understand I'm a student and I'm going to make mistakes, but the general meaning should be enough to get some benefit from it. One needs to know, my beloved and my son, that person needs to strengthen himself as a lion and then arise quickly in the service of the Creator. Blessed is his name. Kodem sheyitgaber alav hayetzer hara bit anot veto anot leva yakum. Before he strengthens himself, the Yetzar Hara will get in an argument with him and use subterfuge lest he arise. Vayit chakem alav lahashio ba'choref eich takum ta bebocher hashechem uv'chol gadol. And he will act wise to him, telling him, how could you choose to rise now or early in the morning instead of later in the morning? Uv kayitz yashienu eich takum mimatatcha ve'adain lo savata mishnatecha. In the end, he will explain, how can you arise from your bed now? Why not rest for a little while more? O bit anot acherot vekadome ki hayetzer hara yodea hetev lazud bnei adam hamurot bo yakum. Or another similar argument that the Yetzar does is a good one to catch people. You're worn out. Spend a little time before arising. V'lachein kol bar nefesh hayare ve'chared li devar Hashem yitbarach. And therefore every worthy soul who is fearful and religious will speak to Hashem, the Blessed One. Zarich lahitgaber alav v'lo yishma lo. One needs to strengthen himself over him, being the Yetzar Hara, and not listen to him, meaning the Yetzar Hara. V'af im yichbad alav hadavar mipnei kevedut haguf v'atzluto. And even if things are heavy upon him, meaning burdensome, before the heaviness influences his body, Yasim megamato ratzon melech melechei hamelechim hakodesh baruch hu. He will set his desires towards the King, his King, the King of Kings, the Holy One of Blessing. Vayasim Elibo, and he will also set his heart towards the Kodesh Baruch Hu. Ki im haya koreoto eze adam le'eze esech sheyar riach bo mamon o ligbot chovo. For if there's someone reading this, a person who's occupied with making money for himself or paying back his debts, O shahaya korel oto shiatzil et mamono min ha hefseid, or if he is reading, trying to save himself from losing money, or if he's worried about losing money, kegon im nafala de la ka ba'ir vechadome. For example, if a fire should befall his city, and I don't know what the last word means, so we'll just give it in the sense that it's going to destroy the city and what he owns. Bevadai, haya zariz rakum, miad mipnei ahavat mamono, v'lo haya mit rashel. And then certainly he would be quick to arise because of his love for his money, and he would not be neglectful. V'chein im haya zerich la'lechet la'avodat hamelech, and so if he needs to go serve the king, hayakam bizrizut, he raises quickly. Lo haya mit rashel penya alilu alav, and he would arise quickly lest he be held liable. Okadei lim so chein, there's a misspelling there, it should be a het instead of a hey. Chein beinei hamelech, so that he could find, or in order to find favor in the eyes of the king. Achat kama vechama la'avodat melech malchei hamalachim hakodesh baruch hu. And how much more so should he rise at once and to serve the king, or my king, the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be he. Sheish lo lehizaher lakum b'miharut uvizrizut, and that he should be careful to rise quickness and with alacrity. Umiyad keshayit orer mishnato Yomar, and right at the time that when he starts to arouse from his sleep, he will say, Moda ani lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shehechazarta b'ni shamati b'chemla rabba munatecha. I am gratefully thankful to you, O living and eternal King, for you have restored my soul within me with compassion. Great is your faithfulness. And this completes the first part of the translation.